Staying with Canada's economy, some breaking news closely connected to the uncertainty around the U.S. tariffs. Canada's central bank is holding its key interest rate steady at 2.75%. Here's Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem making that announcement last hour.
At this decision, there was a clear consensus to hold the policy rate unchanged as we gain more information. We also discussed the path ahead for the policy interest rate. Here, there was more diversity of views. On balance, members thought there could be a need for a reduction in the policy rate if the economy weakens in the face of continued U.S. tariffs and uncertainty, and cost pressures on inflation are contained.
And Scott Peterson is on this story for us. Okay, so Scott, in light, of course, of the newly imposed U.S. tariffs, tell us more about why the bank made this decision.
Well, they're trying to adopt a wait-and-see attitude. They're not able to see as far into the future as they would like. And Tiff Macklem famously said that they are not as forward-looking as usual. And this is just the uncertainty of the tariffs. Are they being imposed? Are they being retracted? And this is causing a real disruption in the economy. However, the bank needs hard facts before they make a decision, and that's why they remained at 2.75. The first quarter was actually stronger than the bank was expecting. We saw a lot of exports into the U.S. with a lot of companies trying to skirt around the tariff deadline. We also saw inflation was up higher, the GDP numbers were up higher, but the governor was clear to say that there is a looming uncertainty going into the second quarter, the third quarter. Are we going to see business investment pulling back? We are already seeing unemployment rising to 6.9%, and that business investment is key here. Who is going to invest in Canada with all this uncertainty? And there's that cliche that business likes to have the uncertainty before they're investing money. Now, today, the Bank of Canada governor did pause. This is after 7 rate reductions from this time last year. So we're at 2.75%, and there's a lot of economists believing that we're going to see another couple of rate reductions before the end of the year. We're already seeing a 57% chance, with market makers believing we're going to see a rate cut as soon as July 30th. So just because he's not cutting today doesn't mean he's not concerned about the slowdown that we are expected to see in the second quarter and the third quarter when the reality of these tariffs really hit up. Right now, it's just sort of projection, but so there's lots of worry about what's ahead, and we should see another couple of rate reductions out of the Bank of Canada this year for sure.
Okay, thank you for the update on that. That is the CBC's Scott Peterson reporting.